your pants. Gotta take this side, put it over here. This is more interesting than the tour. I am complete. So imagine walking the same paths, the same street, on the same dirt, the same stones and pebbles as Socrates, as Plato, as Paul from the Bible, except that when he came here to Athens to tell the people about the religion, the new gospel, they didn't take well to his message, and so he wasn't getting the audience that he hoped he got, so he moved on to Corinth. Oh yeah, 1st and 2nd Corinthians, shout out to you guys. Welcome to Athens. So Athens is one of the oldest cities in the world. It traces back 3,400 years ago. And look at that. She interrupted the flow. She interrupted the flow. She interrupted the flow. So that's where we are. And right now we are at the Acropolis. What's the Acropolis? Because I know not all of us know what it is. Well, it's said to be one of the most important ancient sites of the Western world.
Is it seven wonders of the world? Is it one of the 7 wonders of the world?
I don't know.
I feel like we need to know that.
We need to know. We're gonna figure out if it's one of the 7 wonders of the world.
If it's that important, it should be, right?
It should be. And it means high city. It's built up on a hill, and it is home of the Parthenon, where they built amazing temples to the gods.
Pagan.
Hey.
Not the real one.
I said to the gods with an S.
Maybe God's children.
And the Parthenon is actually the temple built to Athena. And they have the statue Athena Nike, N-I-K-E. You may pronounce it Nike, but in Greece it's pronounced Nike. And Nike means victory. So now we know the inspiration behind the shoe company Nike. And Colin Kaepernick. And the thing about it is, y'all, these streets, this stone right here, even though it's the same stone Jesus walked on, it's slippery.
Jesus came to Athens?
Yeah, I'm sure. They just he came on a secret undercover mission. Nobody documented it.
All those years, from 18 to 30.
Yes, from 18 to 30, he was walking this.
He walked up to the Acropolis?
He did, to worship. Let me stop. Just know that this stone is slippery, especially when wet, but it's also slippery when dry. Ladies, bring your walking shoes, because I would hate for your heel to get snagged up in this. So you want to know what we did? We'll tell you. We got on a hop-on, hop-off bus right at the pier. It's right there. You don't have to go anywhere. Roughly $22, 19 euro. And it brings you to sites like these, but once you get off here, you do have to buy another ticket. You can buy a ticket online, but we didn't do all that. And I'm going to give you a little tip. The tickets are going to be, the lines for the tickets to the Acropolis are going to be mighty long. If you can find, is it the Dionysus there, the temple of Dionysus? Something with Dionysus in it. You know, wine. You can go and buy your ticket to the Acropolis there, because theater to Dionysus is in the Acropolis, but it also sells its own tickets. Thank me later. All right, here goes the ticket office, y'all. This line's not too bad. We're here. It's about 9 a.m. right now, and it is October. So guys, we're on the hop on hop off bus, but this might be the only place we hop on. And check it out. This is about a 40-minute drive, 30 to 40-minute drive from the pier. So, hey, you gonna get like we paid $20 to get a round trip. Yeah, fair. There's a lot here. Oh. I don't know what line I was in. I was standing behind people. Who was standing behind people. And it wasn't a line. But I'm production. I'm not logistics. So now that we're here, we went ahead and got all the sites. So the $30, €30 ticket package. Let me show you what it includes. So this is what we got. So it includes this stuff here. I'm like looking at the fact that it's valid for 5 days. It's like we don't need 5 days. It's valid for 5 days. Let me show you. Most people think that this is a theater, but it's not. It's an Odeon. Odeons were built for musical performances. That's where we also get the word ode. Athens has over 148 theaters. That's more than Broadway and the West End combined. Yanni, live at the Acropolis. He could have played here for all we know. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. We cute and stuff. Okay, here. Don't you slip on this ancient rock that we think is ancient. Come on, give it to us. Yes. Thrust. Yes. Thrust? Yeah, that's what she did at first. She was like, stop it, thank you. Okay. Where's your little hole? Oh. And you gonna do it?
A little wider. Yes.
And guys, it looks like we in the crowds got here at the same time. We did. Dang. So it said that if you want to beat the crowds, like the crowds, get here when it opens, 8 o'clock in the morning during high season, and then 8:30 during the off season. I believe the off season starts in November, November 1st. It could be somewhere between October and November. Look up that information. So either come real early or come later, like around closing time, which again it varies. It's 5 o'clock during the high season and 3:30 p.m. or 3 during the off season. Check those numbers.
Okay, so the Parthenon is actually supposed to be a cool way to get into the Parthenon, but because of the 437 BC Peloponnesian War, it never got finished. It was pretty cool to look think it's important, but it was incomplete because of the war. So it's supposed to be this grand entrance into the Parthenon, but it didn't happen.
Hey, Mom Davis!
Hi! Everybody today.
Voice of gratitude. Honestly, every time I'm kind of feeling away, I read it and it lifts me. So,
oh my God! Thank you so
into it, and I'm going to give it as gifts as the holiday season. This is not a paid advertisement.
What are we giving you?
Our book,
Course in Gratitude.
A Course in Gratitude, written by her and Juan
And Ashley.
and the other one. I didn't know about this.
I want to tell you, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I can't stop smiling.
It was inspired by source energy, and we knocked it out in like 20 days, all writing at the same time, but it sounds like one person wrote it.
Wow. It is really
We all had different chapters that we all wrote, but it sounds like one voice.
My extrovert.
And that's not even my voice.
It's a lick.
All right, so this is a temple that is opposite of the Parthenon here. It is dedicated to Poseidon and Athena.
And so from the hills of the Acropolis, you can look down and see the city of Athens. That is an ancient flag, y'all. They talking something, it's all tattered. That is ancient. When Paul came here, this was the flag he seen. This is how he knew he was in the right spot.
Because of that flag right there.
And the thing about it is Athens, the people of Athens, the Athenians, the Athenians, the Athenas, the Athenians, they are very open-minded. But when Paul came to share the gospel, the good news, they was like, they gave him the severe side eye. So much so he ran off to Corinth, and it took off from there. Because y'all know we got 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, 3 Corinthians, the Lost Corinthians. I mean, it's just a lot. He was like, oh, they ain't failing me. I'm moving on. He didn't even try. Think about it. He didn't even try to stay and convert people.
Yeah, he couldn't.
He was like, I'm just going to move on
They
to
was
the next
probably
place.
done after democracy. They was like, it's too much. Y'all doing too much right
But they were known as the people that took on, like, they were very open-minded. Like, whatever your beliefs were, they like,
Democracy tired them out.
come on in.
Democracy tired them out.
They got that from ancient Egypt. That's where they got it from.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
I'm ready for this.
Our resident
I'm just
African scholar. Where they get it from?
The culture, ancient Egypt, where were we? Greek culture came from ancient Egypt and Kemet. In fact, the word Egypt is an Egyptian word for the land of the blacks, which means Kemet.
There you have
You better
it.
preach that knowledge right there.
There you have
all I
it.
got.
Tony Browder,
So
you better
Greece.
give her money.
That's all I got for you.
Tony Browder, give her money.